Hi, my name's Mia and I'm a youth ambassador at the Social Enterprise Attentive, and I'm joined with two other youth ambassadors, Adil and Gori, and they're both just starting out in chess, and today we're going to be being taught by our mentor Montel.
Right, thank you. Okay, so now Gori has called check, and if you're in check, you have to move out of check because you're in check from a knight. So you can only move one place at a time, and Mia has advised you that you can move to D2, E2 or F2. Which one do you want to move to?
Okay, so can I go to F2?
Yeah. So Gori, what do you want to do now? You pinned your opponent, and what can you do? What piece are you attacking?
The castle?
Yes. Do you want to take it?
Yeah. So C2 to A1.
And now, Adil, you lost your castle. What do you want to do now?
So I feel like I'm in a terrible position
You
now.
are.
So okay. So would I move out my queen now?
Do whatever you want. Where do you want to move your queen to?
Okay, so if I move my queen out to, okay, it can go one spot, couldn't it?
Yeah.
To D. Can I take it out to D2?
Yeah. And why do you want to do that?
I just wanted to get out of the way of the knight. I don't know if could the knight take me at any point or no.
Ask Mia. You got Mia there.
Mia.
Yes, hello.
So in this position, I'm a little bit confused because I'm in such a terrible position, I feel.
Yeah.
What move to do? I was thinking about moving my queen out to get out of danger.
Yeah.
Can the knight even take me from that position?
The knight can't take you from that position, no.
Okay.
It would be able to if you were to move to B3 or to C2.
Yeah. But so what about my my knight at B5?
B5, yeah.
Could I not go to D7 with my knight?
You
could go to C7, but not to D7.
I could go to C7.
Yeah, but I wouldn't advise it because you'd just get taken by the queen.
All right. So. Right. Okay. So could I? I don't really know what to do, to be honest.
Your queen isn't in any immediate danger.
Yeah.
So you could try moving out some more of your minor pieces because you've still got two bishops and a knight rooted in the same place.
Okay, so if I move one of my pawns out, so if I move out...
Can I just stop you there, Adil? I advise you to take Mia's advice rather than ignore it.
She said take one of your minor pieces out, something like my bishop or my
bishop or your other knight.
Other knight. So
the bishop that you've got at F1 has more potential than the one at C at the minute because it's got further to go. Because if you were to get it out to maybe C4, you're getting it out as far as it can go, and it's not going to be taken by that pawn because pawns attack diagonally, so it can't actually take you. In which case, eventually, you can move the knight out of the way, and then you'll be in direct line to put the black king in check.
Right, okay. So could I do that then? Could I move it to C4?
Yeah.
The bishop. Would that be a good move then? I feel.
That's okay.
I don't know if it's a good move. That's just the way that my brain decided to program it.
There's nothing wrong with that move at all.
Yeah.
So, Gori, what do you want to do next?
Should I also move my bishop?
Which one?
On
the F square?
Yeah.
Why do you want to move the bishop on the F square?
I'm not sure. Maybe to stop from the bishop on...
Okay. Now, let's think about your possibilities and your opponent's possibilities. Your opponent's strongest move is to move the pawn forward here to force your bishop back. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's one possibility. Right? They might come here. Right? That is still a possibility of taking their pawn, but then the
Yeah.
queen will take. Okay?
Yeah.
So that doesn't really do anything for you. If you move this pawn forward, okay, then that bishop would be forced on the retreat. Then
Okay.
you can move that pawn forward. So
Okay.
one of my principles is always think about attacking. If you were to use your pawn to go here, you'll be attacking the bishop, forcing the bishop to withdraw. The bishop will be can't go here because you'll be taken by your knight. It can go here, or it can retreat to here. So you'll force
Okay.
the bishop to retreat to one of these two.
Okay. So d6 to d5.
Deal?
No, she's blocked me there. So, what I could do is, can I bring out my? I don't know if this is a good move, but I was thinking about what Mia said last time. Bring out some of your more, less meaningful pieces. Could I take
It's
out
not less
my
meaningful, we call minor.
minor? Sorry,
Yeah.
Minor pieces on H1. That's my rook, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's a major piece.
Oh, that's a major piece, right? So it's knight and pawns and bishops that are minor pieces.
It's the bishops and the knights.
Okay, so right, I'm just trying to think because when I look at the position I'm in, I feel like any move I make, she can take me near enough.
Which one do you think she can take right now? Which one is in the most danger? And I give you a clue. I've already told you.
Is it the bishop?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the pawn in it can just take me.
Yeah.
So can I move my pawn from B2 to B3?
Yeah. Mia,
So that.
what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because then you're going to be defending the square. But obviously, either way, I feel like she's probably going to take it anyway, just because when you take it down to like the values of it and everything like that, like she'll be losing one pawn for a bishop, so she'll be getting more points.
Yeah.
Therefore, you don't want to do that, then, do you?
Okay, so.
And you need to move the bishop into a different square.
You can just retreat it, really.
Yeah. So that's one thing I wasn't sure of. You can pull it back if you're in danger.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that. So could I pull my bishop back then to C3?
No.
Or
You can't just be with B3.
the bishop goes it goes diagonally, doesn't it? So to B3? Would that be correct?
Think, yeah?
If you move to B3, then the knight will take you.
So you don't want to do that.
Okay, so go to D3, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, D3.
But okay. Or you can move to.
Then if you were to do that, then it would get taken by the bishop, so you might need to go further back.
Oh, so okay, just to make sure, how many squares can I go down with the bishop?
As far as possible until there's another piece in the way.
So I could literally.
You couldn't go forwards. You couldn't go upwards to the left because there's a knight in the way. But you can go all the way back because there's nothing stopping you.
So if I went all the way back to F1, would that be a good move then? That'd be retreating, isn't it?
Yeah. Do that?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So Corey, what do you want to do next?
I was thinking of moving sorry, you know on F6, that's not a bishop. What is that? Knight,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from F6 to E5, can you do that?
To E5.
Yeah.
This is E5.
Yeah.
And that's your knight. So you're
sorry.
L shape.
Because doesn't it go 2 across and 1 down? Okay, sorry.
So it'd be here, wouldn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah. So to E4.
But what would happen if you move here?
Oh, I would get taken. Oh my god. Yeah. I would get taken by the pawn.
Why don't you move this pawn? What would happen if you move this pawn forward?
Wouldn't I get taken by the? No, I wouldn't. Nothing. I don't think anything.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But you're controlling more squares, and you're advancing your pawns. And in addition, you can rescue your knight, because your opponent can take your knight by moving the bishop out of the way, and your knight's trapped in the corner. But if you move that pawn out there, your knight can escape.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then c5 to c4 or c3. It's at c4. Yeah.
You can only move one at a time because you moved.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you already moved. Okay.
The deal?
I was thinking my pawn. Right. Okay. I just feel like I'm in not a great position, to be honest. I feel like she's got so many counter moves that she could do.
But you're both learning, so it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my knight, yeah, just to make sure. What direction does that go again? Is it diagonals or is it up and down? So I can't remember. Yeah, sorry.
So the knight moves in an L shape, so it can either go like 2 and then 1, or 1 and then 2.
So this knight here is attacking that square, attacking this square, attacking this square, that square, and that square. And this knight here can go to that square or that square.
Okay. Because my knight example, I know I can't go diagonals, but I mean like direct contact with the queen and the king, but I know I can't go diagonals. I can't do that. Could I move my pawn from d4 to c5?
No, you can only take in that direction, but you can't move there.
Oh, you can only take in that direction. Okay.
Mia, have you got any advice for a deal?
Is he looking to just move a pawn at the minute?
Well, I want to attack as much as possible, but I'm just trying to find the best way to attack without consequences coming back like too bad, in terms of if I take something, and then she does one move where then I'm completely sort of opened up.
You've got a knight in the corner here, but you've allowed this square here, the knight, to be able to move here so that it can get rescued. If you would have moved your bishop here, you could have taken the knight with your queen.
Oh, the queen can take the knight, couldn't it?
Yeah.
If I was to move that. So, okay, so if I move my bishop from c1 to d2.
Okay. Gory, what do you want to do next?
I want to move my knight from a1 to b3. b3.
Okay, so I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to understand it a bit better. Right, okay, so what I want to do now, can I move my pawn from g2 to g3, please?
Why do you want to do that?
I was just trying to bring it out. I'm thinking about bringing my knight out, but
But you don't need to move your pawn to bring out your knight, do you?
No.
Why do you just move out your knight?
I was from g1 to h3, I think it is.
Okay.
It moves in an L shape, so I'm guessing it's there.
Gory?
Should I?
Why don't you think about bringing out your other bishop?
My other bishop. Okay. From f5.
No, so you need to move your pawn first of all to get out your pawn on f8.
Oh, sorry, that bishop. Okay, sorry. So should I move from f7?
No.
Oh no, wait, I can't move. Sorry. E7 to e6.
Okay, I'm just trying to think.
What are you thinking? It's best to think of how to do it.
I'm just trying to think, like, because I'm trying to protect the. Because my focus is to attack. Yeah, I want to attack, but I feel like I'm in a vulnerable position if I make one wrong move.
Okay.
Because I feel like she's got more control over the board. I might be wrong, I'm not sure, but.
Mia, do you have any advice?
Is it a deal? Is it your go?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I'm not sure. I feel like I understand what you're saying when you say that you're in like a vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Your white bishop right now is directly in line to be taken by the knight, so I think that needs to be a priority to move.
Yeah. Are you talking about the one just above the
D2.
The queen?
Yeah, on D2,
Okay.
the knight will take that one pretty soon.
Oh yeah. So
So
could I
maybe treat that a little bit.
would I be able to move that to A5? Or is that too far away?
No, that doesn't. A pawn wouldn't be able to take that, would it, Montel?
No, but a queen could.
Yes, it
Oh, the
could.
queen. So what if I put it to B4?
Then a knight. I mean the
Oh.
bishop.
Oh God! So either
I
way,
think
I'm
you
getting.
might just have to pull it back for now.
No, you can put it there. C3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go for C3. C3.
Glory?
Should I bring my bishop out now?
Yeah, you can bring out your bishop. Now let's see where you can move to. But maybe move your knight first. Because if you move your knight, then your queen can attack this square. That can attack that pawn.
Oh, okay. So should I move my knight from F6 to H5?
So now you know, Adil, that this pawn here is vulnerable from the queen.
Yeah, of course. But I couldn't do. Could I not do? I couldn't really do much with that pawn now, can I?
Ask
The
me.
one that.
See, there's advice.
Yeah. So I'm in a bit of a bad situation now. I feel like on the right hand side. So, because I can't. I'm just trying to think what would be the best move from this point. If I was to maybe.
What do you recommend, Mia, to defend the pawn?
That white pawn.
Yeah.
I bring it up.
You've got. Let me think.
I mean, could I bring up my pawn from G2 to G3?
Well done.
Yeah, that would be protection, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I don't think then maybe I should move.
Maybe you can move your bishop to there, and then attack it. Then you can do another pin here, like what you did.
Oh, okay. So what from F8 to D6?
Yeah. Now that knight can take, but you're up because you took the rook in the corner, so you're 5 points ahead. So you don't mind if they take it, because then your queen will come here and attack that square. And it's even better if your queen comes here.
Okay, so what I want to do now is, okay, the bishop's there. So if I move, right, okay.
We've got 9 minutes left, by the way.
Thank you. So how would you defend that square again? You need another piece to defend that square.
Oh, okay. So could I go to from E3 to F4?
Remember that they can only take diagonal.
Okay.
So they can't move, but that one can move.
Okay, so F3 to F4.
Yeah, and that's a good move because then you stop the attack from coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corey?
Then okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Should I move from B3 to D2?
What happens if you do that?
Oh, I'll get taken by the pawn on E3.
No, you get taken by the queen, not by the pawn.
Oh, get taken by the queen. Okay.
Yeah, or by the bishop.
Oh, right. Okay, so then should I move my pawn?
Which pawn?
I think G7 to G5.
No, but you can move the other pawn on A to frighten away the knight.
A7 to A5 or A6. I don't know. A5.
No, if you do A5, then you don't frighten away the knight.
Oh, okay. So if you just do A6, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do with the knight now? Deal.
Me, I could take. Could I go to from my knight, but then I'd get taken from the rook if I was to move my knight from B6 to A7.
Yeah, but you don't want to go there, do you? Because you get taken
No, I
by the
don't.
rook.
Either way, if I move that way, it'll get taken though, wouldn't
Okay.
it?
You can either take the bishop or you can retreat.
Yeah, so I probably want to retreat from B6. I think it's B5.
Five.
Sorry.
Yeah. To
5 to B4.
ask Mia if she thinks that's a good idea.
Yeah. Do you think that's a good idea?
Where did you say to?
So my knight on B5.
Yeah.
If I move that down,
To
retreat a little bit, but then I could go to A3, couldn't I?
You could. I don't think that puts you in any. Oh, it does. The bishop.
Okay, so what if I put it?
You're defended by the pawn though, still.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I think that might be a good idea.
I'll retreat to A3.
Okay. Corey, why don't you try something adventurous?
Oh, okay.
Take the pawn with your knight.
Okay. So H5 to G3.
Okay, so she's just gone for it. So what I do now, can I move my would I be able to move my queen at the bottom to E1? Would I be able to move it across?
Yeah, well, why would you do that? Because if you do that, the knight will take your other rook. If your king takes,
yeah,
they can think about bringing in their queen or move up the pawns or attack with other pieces. So
what if I retreated with my king to G1?
Then you still lose that.
I'll still lose it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
How long have we got left, Mia?
4 minutes.
Okay. So
at this point,
to here,
yeah,
to attack
I'll
it,
move it.
or take it.
So if I move my rook across, but then I want to attack. That's my mind frame, is to attack.
Do you want to take it then?
Can I take it?
It's up to you.
Then
You've got a consultant to ask.
Mia, do you reckon from this position, because my mind frame is to attack, but if I was to attack, would that long-term move in like forward in the board, would that put me in a vulnerable position, or is it just depend how the board plays out or the move that she makes after that?
Let me see. So you want to attack the knight with your king?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll do that. Then obviously it's quite a risky one because the queen can move pretty freely. Yeah. So like as soon as the queen comes down to like G5, it will just follow you around, and you can only move one square at a time. So it'd be like a really difficult one to kind of get out of. It just depends on if you think you can build up a good enough defense, like because you could bring your queen as well. Which is still sort of only chilling down the bottom. You could bring that up. If they brought theirs to G5, you could bring yours maybe to F3, so it's ready for when theirs comes down.
Yeah.
And then you can use yours to defend their king. It just depends on how actively you want to play the attack side of it.
Right. Okay. If I was to bring my rook, like move my rook out, would I be that more of a defensive move? That would be more of a. Could I move my rook? Possibly.
H1 to where?
I'm just thinking.
H2 or G1? Either one, you save your rook. If you leave it there, it'll get taken.
Yeah, this is what I mean. So I'm thinking to move my rook because I don't want it to get taken because it's more of a
Let's move to there because then if the knight was to move, then you can take that pawn.
Right. Okay. So that would be probably more sensible option.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Corey, what do you do now?
I don't think I should move my knight. Should I actually move my pawn?
You could do, or you can move your queen.
My queen. Okay. Which way does the queen go?
Like the rook and like the bishop. So it can move diagonal or it can move straight. So it can move to there. Like if I touch it, all these squares that come up green are the squares that you're attacking.
Should I go to H4?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So she's taking.
as well as attacking that, even though you won't take it right now, if you move the knight to here, that would be check, and white will be in a whole load of trouble, and that bishop is attacking the knight as well. So you're in a very strong position there.
Yeah. What I could do from this position, because she's in such a good position now. Okay, so do you know what? I'm thinking about being a little bit adventurous and just moving my king. Oh, I can't now, can I? Because she's blocked it.
Yeah, you can move your king.
Can I still move my king? Yeah.
Yeah.
But can only go one space up. It can only go up once.
You can move one anywhere that's a legal move. So you can move here. If I touch it, the three that's highlighted are the squares you can move onto.
Okay. So if I was to move it, let's say, to G2.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, could she take my bit? G2 or if I move to G2.
Yeah, what do you think? You think about moving to G2? Is that a good
just
idea
for
or
protection?
not?
I mean, if he was to do that, I can't see anything that would kind of come through him directly.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to play out in the long run. I can't quite.
The only reason I suggested that is because she's in a much better position, I feel. So I feel like I have to defend.
So what do you want to do?
I'll go to G2.
That's a terrible move?
Yeah.
That's a terrible move, by the way.
Terrible move. Oh.
Yeah.